coming at you live.
All right, we're
I don't
live.
see
We're
the
doing it
live.
live,
Now we're
guys.
live.
Welcome
All
back,
right.
Jay Nelson. I saw your comment about us being officially late, so that's the reason why we had to rush. As I mentioned, we were teching the tech to make sure it teched. So thank you for everyone joining us this evening. This is your man John G. You have FiGPiN battle there, and you are watching What the
What the
FiGPiN.
fig pin? What the fig pin is
Hopefully,
happening, everybody?
everyone is doing amazing this evening. We also went ahead and noticed that there's some chat in there about our new logo, about one of the characters not having a nose or a mouth, which Battle just pointed to. So yes, Battle was playing around with is it Dolly?
Right. It's Dolly 2 and then Chat GPT, right? OpenAI. Just a couple things that I had signed up for a long time ago, haven't messed with in a while, but there's been a lot of moving things lately with all of them, and so it kind of sparked my interest to open it back up and kind of play with it. So we'll see. I'm trying to generate some more images for us for the next couple weeks. So we'll see how they go. It's a little finicky to say the least. So it's a little hard. Like you can tell, they leave some stuff out sometimes, and how do you fix it, right?
Yep.
But
Well, hey, I'm liking the new image. I'm glad that we go ahead and Battle was able to conjure this up with his Chat GPT and Dolly skills. So yeah, it was fun. But I guess while we're waiting here and we can still continue to chat, I finally got my Grotto Treasure haul in, and I have a few of
ooh,
these. This is series one, Five Nights at Freddy's. So right from the get-go, guys, we're gonna go ahead and open one right up and we'll see what we got in three, two, one. I don't know if
oh,
that's good
that's
or bad,
scary.
but
Uh, I
it
don't even see where
is.
he is on the box.
I'm assuming it's a common because he's right there at the top there. So,
Okay, yep, probably.
but that's Freddy
So could
Fazbear,
you
right, or something? I think his name is.
tell me what you said that was from your what now?
So Grotto Treasure. It was it is a online retailer. They went ahead and had posted, I think 2 weeks ago, that they were stopping having a fig pin in stock and everything was 50% off. I know
Oh,
some
I didn't
people
see
were
that.
lucky enough to go ahead, and here's another one, lucky enough to go ahead and grab the Stitch mystery minis that had just came out for $5 instead of the $10 per thing.
Dang.
So I was able to grab these guys. I got this one. Again, I'm not sure if that's,
Could be rare.
yeah, it could be a rare because she's right. That one's right there.
Cool, man. Did you watch that show? That latest
Uh,
movie that came out?
I did watch the movie. I still am just. I mean, again, I'm not sure, how many people have children, but watching um watching the movie and just seeing how many kids are obsessed with this, and knowing even the video game that this all kind of sparked from. I, I can't believe parents allow their kids to go and be watching this or be involved with anything with their toys or anything. So
Really? You
there's a
thought it was
duplicate.
that you thought it was that mm, graphic, violent, dark enough,
I
if you
didn't think
will?
it was I didn't think it was like that graphic, or I mean it was definitely dark for sure.
Yeah.
But the whole thing of yeah, well, spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hear what the movie's about or what the what the video game's
Cover the
about, just go ahead
ears.
and press pause or go ahead and do something else and come back in a minute or two here. Uh that the, these creatures, or these animatronic bear looking things with all these different characters are possessed by children, that the guy that owns the arcade went ahead and killed them and put them inside these things. So just, again, it's a very weird thing as a parent to go ahead and have parents be okay with their kids, their young kids, be so involved with or
All
be
about
so
it.
in love with Five Nights at Freddy.
So I haven't always played the games, although I do have one for the Switch. And maybe I just didn't pay enough attention, but I never really felt that it gave this storyline. that the movie did. From what I know is the games that I've at least played, and maybe you solve it as you go on. I don't really know, but it was always just like, hey, you're a security guard. You're guarding this new place. Make sure they don't get to you, and you got to turn on all the lights and close the doors and watch the stuff before you run out of power, right? So maybe the kids that are fans were from the original scary game that didn't necessarily have that darkness in it.
Yeah, I mean, for
Just the
sure. It's
scary.
it's just definitely interesting just that it's well, I mean, I know that there's like books and stuff that came out with it, and I know that the other video like
I haven't
because
read any of those.
I think there's maybe like 4 or 5 iterations of the video game. So I know that obviously they did kind of just start explaining some more of that story. Again, I haven't played the video games myself, but
Man,
I
if
from what I've been told from some friends that have played it, that it kind of develops that story as it moves on into the other ones.
tell me if anybody comments something like this in the chat 'cause I don't have it up, but I they might already have it out with like the PlayStation VR or some of the other VR headsets out there, Meta or whatnot, but I truly think that if that game was in VR, where you had your hands, you were sitting at a desk, and you had your headphones on, and you're looking around, and you actually have to reach out and push the buttons, oh, that would be so scary. Because while it's still a little bit of a jumper now, using a controller and watching on a flat screen still does it. But man, I think if you put it in virtual reality, it would be 10 times scarier.
For sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Sorry, as you're talking, I'm just going ahead and sitting here and opening
Yeah,
some more of these things.
do it.
So, um, and I do apologize. We kind of like just jumped into talking about all the stuff. Oop, let me go ahead and keep this on there. I'll just open this. Oop, I'm facing it the wrong way.
Oh,
I think, I
that's a
think that's,
bottom one.
yeah, I think that might be a rare, if not one of the supers.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
I've never seen that one.
Um, so I did go ahead and get some of the, I bought some Minecraft Series 1. I bought Five Nights at Freddy Series 1, and I bought some Five Nights at Freddy Series 2 from Grotto Treasures. And I was able to go ahead and complete my Minecraft Series 1
Nice.
because I had got the second super that I was missing from the set. So I put them into the app, and now I'm going ahead and just waiting for the invoice to come for the Ultra, which is the Ender Dragon. So that's that. I'm happy about getting
Cool.
that Ultra.
Damn, that's cool.
Yep.
Very neat. Very neat.
So before we go ahead and keep moving forward, we have our shout out to the chat. We have Van Harris with his iconic pew pew being the first commenter of the evening. So thank you. Fred, good evening. Steve, what is up? We have Darth Pins. Thank you, my
What's
friend.
up, Darth?
We also and just because I haven't made an official post, but I'll go ahead and mention it here. Darth Pins has been nothing but amazing, especially on our Facebook page, with always posting information pretty much the second that it comes out, and just being a great asset to the community. So we spoke with him, and Darth Pins has agreed to go ahead and be a moderator admin for our What the Fig Pin um, Facebook page. So thank you, Darth. We appreciate you very much. So if
Much
there's any
appreciated.
questions, or if you have anything that comes up in the page, you can reach out to obviously myself or Battle, and then now we have Darth helping support that. So again, thank you, Darth, for all your support, man.
Indeed.
Jay Nelson, how are you?
What's up,
Goon,
Nelson?
what is up?
Goon. The
We have
comment from
Nick
this guy,
Cal.
hilarious.
Hope you're doing well. Wookie Pool is here as
What's up,
well.
Wookie?
Um, Professor Figpin, thanks, man, for joining us. Jay
What's up,
Nelson
guy?
also asking, Battle, when do you go on tour with ZZ Top with that hair that you got going on there?
I need a couple more months, man. I ain't quite to their status yet. I can't see any neckline. I gotta work on it a little bit.
And Queen Nerd just joined us. So
What's up,
yeah, I
Queen?
mean, it's I know that I was just mentioning about the app. I'm gonna head. So these things are so addicting to go ahead and you just want to keep opening them. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just open 3 or 4. And now I'm on. This is number 6 right now. I'm opening. So
That's fun. You got to start packing it before you pop it open. Ooh, I don't
there you
remember
go.
her
Hey,
either. That's
I'm glad
cool.
that I'm going ahead and getting like I have 2 of the Freddy Fazbear, but so far I've gotten pretty good mixture out of the 6 that I just opened. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. Speaking about the app, because I know I just mentioned that I put the Minecraft Mystery Minis Series 1 into the app yesterday, there was a certificate issue, the auto renewal, and this is me relying on the knowledge and expertise of people that are much, much smarter than I that have explained some of this to me. But um, this is a certificate auto renewal issue that had happened over this weekend. So if you were not aware, the app had went down. I think it was from Saturday night or Sunday into Monday because the auto renewal did not go ahead, and there was an issue with the auto renewal for the certificate. For those asking, shouldn't certificates go ahead and be on like an annual basis? Again, this is me not understanding the system that well, but auto renewals are done every 3 months. So whatever the
Because
issue
this is the
had
second
happened,
time, I think.
yep, because it happened again in November-ish time frame. So yeah, thank you, Wookie. It was Sunday at Sunday morning, and then it came back online yesterday afternoon. So they were able to correct that issue. I know there was a lot of people talking about, coupled with the app going down. FiGPiN made an announcement late last week that the chase day was going to go ahead and be delayed or postponed until further notice. That they would go ahead and get everyone back to get back to them about when the next chase day or how the chase day will be done. I Battle, what's your thought about chase day with the postponement and the sorry,
I think I know what you're gonna say. Yep.
and this guy?
Ooh, Midoriya. So bad timing. I hope everything comes around very quickly and they are able to resolve it. I personally haven't reached out nor heard any reasons as to why they're having this issue. But if I'm not mistaken, MHA, some people believe better than DBZ. Not all, not all. Just
Yep.
saying, just saying. But that is a very sought after pin. I do believe that that
Professor
was one
FiGPiN
of
just said,
the
did you all see that Deku sold out? So I'm assuming that between yesterday and today, that pin must have sold out.
dang, I haven't ordered him yet, so that's not good. But no, I didn't see that. And it goes to prove my comment is he's a very much desired pin. And people with especially how low of the runs that they've been putting out lately, I mean, they're pretty darn low, which we've had a lot of these conversations in the past of what's a good number low, what's a good number too high, this and that. But with those chases, how does that play in? And with more and more people, let's say they sold out, more and more people having time to get it and then join the pool of chase day, how is that going to work out? I know they've come up with a lot of solutions, with the serial numbers and all that, but is it going to flood the system? Is it going to crash? Does everybody have an equal chance of getting it? If all of them have been sold out, what's the ratio of people being able to actually acquire one? So it's going to put a sprint to this race. I think it's going to light the fire under some people, and I think it'll be kind of fun to watch play out. Best of luck to everybody, especially the ones who are huge MHA Midoriya fans, and I hope y'all get them.
Yeah, for sure. So my concern is that uh there hasn't been a pin that has and obviously now and I haven't checked, but I'm Professor is always on top of this stuff, so I'm trusting that he's accurate as well, that there hasn't been a pin that's sold out that has had this many claims within such a short amount of time uh to that has a chase chance now on top of all of that stuff that I just said, that the Friday before it's supposed to go ahead and have the opportunity to get the chase, you're postponing the chase. So again, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what's happening with it, but I just hope that at least with this one, that if they are going to change the system, they at least honor how they were changing, how they were assigning chases with Deku. So if it was done by the reverse alphabetical order as being the best, your best opportunity to get a chase, I hope that they at least honor it for Deku, since everyone was going ahead and putting as claiming as many pins as they did based on that. So again, not sure what's happening. It very well might just be that, I know with some of the internal changes that they've had, that they just need it to take a break for a second before they go, because I know this is going to go ahead and be a crazy chase for them to get into, but we'll see what happens, right? So I don't know anything more than anyone else does here. So just hang tight. It's going to go ahead and uh, be solved.
I would say for the most part, I think there's been very few rare occasions where, something truly hit the fan, FiGPiN had their hands tied and wasn't able to do something. But for the most part, they've always, for the people, gotten what they needed done. Not too worried about it. I think really, if anything, it's just a waiting game now, right? A bummer that we were all so excited for it to try to hit, and now we're just having to wait. So other than that, I'm not too terribly worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it either, but we just had Fry Guy just join us. So welcome, Fry Guy. Thank you so much for having us. Also, Professor, I did see your comment before. Thank you so much for um hosting the talk with Fry Guy the other evening. I know that it was kind of like an exclusive thing for the Fry fam. So if you went ahead and I'm not sure, Battle, if you're aware of this, uh, but if you purchased their Fry fam bundle, you got access to their exclusive Discord channel. And then Fry Guy and Hot Tamale hosted a Zoom call live conference with Professor FiGPiN, and it was all about FiGPiN um, knowledge and how the app works, and pins and claiming pins and super matches and first off the lines and chases. I mean, it was a breadth of knowledge for sure, and it was really well. So thank you to Fry Guy as well as to Professor FiGPiNs for hosting that as well. Yep, that was lots of fun.
That is
So this is my
definitely
last
incredible.
series one here. It looks like I got two duplicates. So let's see what we can go ahead and get here with this last one. And this is another duplicate. So it's all good though. I'm happy I think that I might have got, at least two rares out of that. So we'll see what happens when I go ahead and look at look at
And
them a little bit later.
before we move on too far, based on kind of what you were saying about the whole Zoom and the Fry Guy Discord and all that, if y'all haven't checked them out in a while, definitely check out what Fry Guy is doing. They have had some epic changes. They are really moving far forward with their app. For those who don't know, we a lot of the times watch them on Instagram. But if you go on to your Android, Google, Apple Play Store, you can actually download the Fry Guy Pin app. They have a lot of cool integrations now where you can watch what they're putting up, their name base from a database. You can say in the chat sold, number 100 or whatever it is, and it'll actually put it in a cart. A lot of neat things that they're doing. To hear that they're also like putting together the show with Professor FiGPiN and stuff, they're really making really good moves. So overall, not only just with FiGPiN, but with their Disney pins, man, if you're in the hunt for some cool stuff, definitely check them out. They're awesome. Always a good time to hang out with.
Yes, for sure. I don't know, Battle, if you went ahead and got yours yet, but
Ooh, look at it.
I still have it in the wrapper. I went ahead and I took it out already, and I put my iconic post-it with the pin number and serial numbers on it. But there is, it's really tough with the glare. There is Carl and Ellie from Up. It was definitely this is a pink a la mode exclusive. So make sure that you're checking them out. I believe that they were down to, this is out of 500. I believe they were down to the last 50 or so. So yeah, I mean, it's going well, for sure, the sales with that one. So I'm excited to see what else they have coming out for Disney, which, granted, I think, in my opinion, I think that Fry Guy should get all the Disney related exclusives, but that's just me thinking because they are our resident Disney expert, Disney pin experts for sure. So, but
And
yeah,
what did you think
much
about
love
that?
to Pink a la Mode, as well as Poptopia. They also have some Disney pins as well, so definitely lots of fun. Yes, the launch day is Friday for Carl and Ellie, so if you haven't done so already, make sure you're claiming those.
And what did you think of those two super glittery stitches that came out the other day for
Yeah,
Valentine's
man,
Day?
talk about pretty awesome, right? So for Valentine's Day, if you're not aware, they had a limited edition launch for a glitter stitch and a glitter angel 2-pack. So it is definitely going to be a sought after set. They had sold out within I'm going to
A
say it
few
was
hours, I
probably
think.
within 30 minutes, maybe less,
Dang.
maybe a little bit more, but it was definitely within the hour of when it launched. I'm waiting for mine to come in. I was able to go ahead and get a set, so I was happy that I was at the right place and listening at the right time to be able to order one of those. So thank you to, I believe that actually Professor Figpin that I saw post like, hey, make sure you guys are purchasing this. So thank you to Professor for sharing the link. Yes, someone did post, and they're individuals. So that someone posted the Stitch for sale and someone posted the Angel for sale, and they're going for $65 each plus shipping. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be fun. It'll definitely, it's a cool set. I'm glad that they're going ahead and doing fun things like that. And it's also another super limited edition set, or pins that just happen to be in a set. So I'm excited about that low LE count as well. Were you able to get
So
one this week?
I know we were talking about this briefly with like the Quest pin and all of that. With that epic wall that you have behind you, and what I fell down the rabbit hole a long time ago and how we became friends of being completionists, how do these really low LE lots make you feel? I mean, I'm excited about them. I like them. I'm trying to be a little bit more picky on the which ones I get because I'm just running out of totes to put them in. But man, I love the lower edition stuff. However, if there was one that I really, really, really liked and I missed it, man, I'd be bummed out. And it's hard to be a completionist with such low LEs too, especially like chases and
Oh,
things like that. It's
right. Number one missing
play
out of
that
the
Grail game, play the
play that
Grail
Grail
game,
game.
check out
Play that Grail
even.
game. Speaking of Grail game,
Ooh, which one's
that
that?
was
The glit? Oh yeah, that's the Grail. So that's the
yep,
glitter
this is the
version.
Grail game. So this is not our exclusive. This is the glitter version. But and this is the Grail game exclusive, so I was able to go ahead and get a couple of them. So it was pretty fun to be able to snag that glitter Gohan. But what was your question again? Because you mentioned Grail game, and then I went ahead and I went in that.
I was just saying, like, how as a completionist, how do you
Yeah.
feel about such low edition sizes and being able
So
to
I mean,
capture them all?
being part of FiGPiN for such a long time now, I mean, this one right here, right? 10, right? And that's why it'll probably remain empty
Empty
for at
forever.
least my life. Um, so I mean, it's not like it's nothing new to me as a collector for within the FiGPiN world because they already have super limited lot sizes for some of the older pins. So I'm excited that they're going back to some of their limited lot sizes. I mean, look, I also have one of these to open tonight, so we'll see if we get any luck. But you're talking about a LE25 just of this one pin, and this is another 250 or 275, I'm sorry, right there. So it's it's nothing new for sure. Does it hurt the wallet a little bit more if you can't go ahead and grab them at this point? I mean, what's nice is that at least I'm having a chance to try to get this, right? Like I wasn't
Right.
into FigPin when when number one was, part in play, and I had no idea what FiGPiN was. And even number two, I know that Best Buy Goku is up there. Uh, I actually purchased that secondary. I still have my Best Buy Dragon Ball
Oh, it's so
exclusive
cool.
box sealed, still with the pull ticket, stickered onto the box because I didn't open it. I didn't know what
Yeah,
a fig pin was. I'm that into Dragon Ball that I saw this on Best Buy and I said I need this. Let me go ahead and buy it. It was 30 something dollars at that time. So it's been sitting in a tote box, and then I got into FiGPiN, and I'm like, oh my gosh, man, I wish I would have
that's
known.
what that is.
Yeah, I would have bought a lot of these.
Damn, that's so crazy. I still want to see where the socks. When you open it, you got to put the socks on.
Okay. Um, and I know, yeah, so Darth Pins just mentioned, since I pointed out the golden white Naruto, another was found. Mike from Bump and Bite Collectibles did
Hell
pull
yeah! Good job, Mike.
another golden white Naruto. So congratulations to him. Another
Awesome,
great,
dude.
yep, another great retailer. If you haven't checked them out, it's bumpandbite.com.
That two found so far, or how many do you think?
No, there's at least seven that we're aware of that have been found so far. I believe there's still only three have been claimed. So it's at least seven that we're aware of. I think it's
Dang.
three in the app and four, like three or four outside of the app that we're aware of.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, ask Mike how many he opened. I know he did open quite a lot of them, so he definitely was deserving of it.
Bought that one. I mean, won that one.
Yep. Wookiees confirming it has been seven found. Well, publicly found, right? Like we can't go ahead and say if that's only what's, but publicly
Right.
we're aware of seven at this point. Um, so I did scan if you're not aware, with any of the mystery minis, there's a QR code on the back of the box. This will take you to the checklist of the all the pins available, and in there it tells you the rarity. So I did get, which is funny, I only got three out of the four commons in the nine that I opened, which I was expecting to go ahead and get actually all four of them. But I did get one of the rares and one of the super rares. That robot, that
Nice.
yellow Wally look-alike thing was actually a super rare.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm
Good
pretty
pull.
happy with that. A super rare, a rare, and then three out of the four commons. Not bad for, what was that be, $45? I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's great.
I know of one that has not been shared publicly for sure. Is it an AP? Are you talking? I'm assuming you're talking to Wookie with that one, Professor Buck. Uh, so yeah, so we had the Stitch and Angel two-pack for Valentine's Day. We have the announcement about Chase Day being delayed, and then we had the app going down for a little over 24 hours and back up and running. So it looks like, and from what I saw from the chat above, it looks like Wookie had mentioned that they went away from the 3 month auto renewal to the 12 month, uh, 12 month certificate. So that just means that it's a manual process now for FiGPiN to have to go
Mm.
back next February to renew their certificate. What else, man?
Um,
I showed the Grail game, uh, Glitter Gohan. I did some openings
ooh,
of that. We talked about those couple of things. What do you got?
I what do you guys think of the FigPin media team doing some of the collector
The
editions where
collector
they're having people
showcases?
share? Yeah, Wookie Pool was on there not too terribly
Yeah,
long
yeah, that
ago,
was
and
that's a good point. I totally forgot to bring that up. It was on my mind to make sure we bring that up. But yeah, I think it's awesome. We had Kirky so far that was featured the very
Kirky,
first
yes,
week, and now we have Wookiee Pool
that's
that was
awesome.
featured this last week. Oh, thank you, NMS. Yes, good point. But yeah, so I think it's great. It's awesome that they're engaging the community and trying to get fans to showcase their collection, which will hopefully um spark some new collectors to come into it. I'm liking it for sure. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gathering
think it
some of
was
my
pretty
stuff to
cool.
go ahead and post to send to them as well. So
Man, I wanted to do it just as a little funny haha, but I was gonna just take a picture of all my totes stacked and just be like, there's my collection. Like,
no,
OG
hey,
style.
I love that,
I
man. That would
mean,
actually I if you don't get recognized for that, I think that's FiGPiN is making a mistake on that one. But hey, look, I mean, guys, there I have I don't know 25 storage boxes over here to on my right hand side. You're probably the left of your screen. So yeah, I mean that's a collector's what a collector's all about.
Yep, amen. Just the big old totes.
Yep.
I
Uh,
am waiting for the day I get to hang all my stuff back up on the wall. And then I got all those uh I think I've only gotten one. I could have sworn I needed to, or I was gonna put in more orders of the box set uh Kyber collector
yep.
on the wall things because I want to hang some of those up. Man, that Infinity, the Iron Man stuff just came out. I'd love to hang that one up. So yeah, I one day I will then have a glorious wall like you again. I miss my old
Awesome.
toy room.
Well, we can't wait. But Animus did remind me there was one other thing that happened, and I believe it was yesterday. Actually, Diz Trackers even went ahead and picked it up on his or her page. I'm not sure who Diz Trackers is. Um, but AMC is having a sale, not just on Fig Pins, but a bunch of other collectibles on their merchandise store. But there
Mm,
are the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Spider-Man box set that are now went from
Spider
125
Verse.
down to $65. There is the Batman AMC exclusive, the Captain Marvel AMC exclusive, and what is the other exclusive? Oh, Aquaman, the Aquaman exclusive AMC pin. They are now went from $20 to $14. The only thing that hasn't changed is their $20 shipping for some of those pins. So you save some money, but I guess
Hey, still
it's
saved
still
it.
the same, right? So you are saving money because the physical product itself is discounted, but their shipping is still, a little bit, at least in my opinion,
Jacked up.
overpriced. Yeah,
That's tough. Yeah.
for
I
sure.
haven't gotten a lot of those. Just the whole Bacon Man is a few that I've ordered from AMC lately. So I'm gonna go cop me that Aquaman.
Yeah, yeah, definitely
I'm pretty sure I've
go
already got
check it
my
out.
Spider Verse and I've already gotten my Guardian, so I'm good there. Paying
Yeah,
full
so I mean
price.
they still
That's
have the excuse me, I think I'm gonna sneeze.
I chew Blesnes, bananas, elephants. Oh darn it! Bless you.
Sorry about that. Uh they still have their Warner Brothers box set that is not discounted, and they also have their Disney 100 box set that is not discounted. So there are still some Fig Pins that, and their, you said Bacon Man, their
Clip.
mascot clip is also not discounted. So any of the versions of mascot, the three-piece box set of him, just the regular, the silver, and then the golden white, those are not discounted. And then you have the vampire, the mummy, and Frankenstein clip are not discounted as well.
Is is the 3D box one different lots? Is it the exact same pins or there's differences to them?
So there is a different lots for the golden white one, I believe.
Okay.
And Wookie is agreeing. It is called Bacon Man.
Bacon, 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 bacon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've bought all of the Bacon Man individually. I think I might have missed one, but I never ordered me the three set box set. Although probably should have.
Yep. Well, did you order the 3-pin Halloween one to get their
I
logo?
did.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so Wookie is confirming it for all three of those pins. They are different lots. So I
Okay.
excuse me for
That's good to
my
know.
my misspeaking there.
Heck yeah. Always the fun. Always the fun.
Yep. All right. So is there anything else, Battle, that we
You better pull that gold and white thing out
all
of there.
right,
Let's
so we'll go
go.
ahead and do this. It's still sealed. So I'm gonna open this guy
Everybody
up.
push your luck. Send the luck through the box.
All right, let's get this open up here. Ooh, I did it without look at that. I didn't tear it at
Nice.
all. This is gonna be the box I'm gonna keep.
That's
All
that's your
right.
one you got to keep forever.
All right.
Ripped.
Three,
Oh,
2, 1. Just a comment.
dang it.
It's all good. Guys, I'm gonna do it one day for us. We're gonna pull a glitter or the golden white live. I'd love to go ahead and see it be pulled live for sure. So, and this is not if you are ever going to go ahead and purchase these or you have them and you want to come on the show and do it with us just so we can go ahead and see. We would love to go ahead and see an actual live
One
pull
pull
of
live would be
a
sick.
25 lot pin, which would be absolutely amazing. So, oh, I forgot also the other thing that had just launched last week. Cybercell just now launched their Dragon Ball Z lineup of
Yeah,
cards.
I saw that. I was
Yep.
gonna talk to you about that. I bet you're excited. Sucks for your wallet. I want some.
Yep. So that was and Wookie, yeah, only 150 more till I pull a gold one, which is okay. I mean, hey, it's been fun. I'm enjoying doing it and having you guys watch it, so and hopefully sharing the celebration if it does ever happen for me. But man,
Dragon Ball Cyber Cell.
yeah, Dragon Ball Cybercell. They I do know that Bump and Bite is carrying them. I did speak to Pops and Pins. He wasn't sure if he was going to go ahead and get them in or not, but I'm super excited about having Dragon Ball Cybercell available. I have not purchased any yet myself, so I'm definitely waiting. It's going to be definitely what I'm going to start collecting for sure now.
That is awesome. They look cool. I haven't seen the full slide lineup yet of all of them out, but I mean, they're going to be awesome.
Yep. Oh no, for sure. I'm excited about it. Have you seen people posting their pulls for the Yu-Gi-Oh mystery minis?
You know what? The only person I saw so far got Blue Eyes Black Dragon was
Blue Eyes
Getia.
White Dragon? Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it was white. I think it was the dark one. Anyway, but yeah, I think it was one of the super rares, hyper, something like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
the hyper,
Getia,
yep,
congrats on that pool. That was awesome.
for sure. Yeah, it was definitely that was Getty, right? That we just saw pull that.
Yep.
Oop, I apologize. I didn't know. I thought I didn't get her. But yeah, so I did get all 4 commons. I'm sorry, I'm just putting these guys to the side as we're talking here.
Which one's you gonna keep?
I'm gonna keep
Man,
all
do
of
you
them.
have a what do
This
you
is
what do
the
you
this is the rare.
what do you do with all of the let's say for example you open 150 more quest commons. What are you gonna do with all of them? You're gonna keep every one of them? You're gonna hand them
Well,
out on
I
the streets?
so here's the two-parter for the quest, which I still haven't got any like great sequences yet. I mean, I have the lowest I've gotten so far in sequences is in the very early hundreds. Uh, so I'm happy with that. But the second part of the fun is now I get to go ahead and see what sequence this is because I do not believe that the first or the 15 the 1500 the first off the
Been
line of the
found.
last chopper out has been claimed or found yet. So at least I have a chance, a second fun of trying to get the those uh one of those sequence matches, one of those sequences out of it.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, but the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, I do like that they introduced a new rarity, which is the uncommon, and it's the glitter versions of
Oh
some of the
yeah.
pins. So that's cool. And um I was putting in, I'm pretty sure it was my Minecraft Series 2 pins that I was checking or putting in. But I noticed that the first, I think it's from like Y1 to Y30, the pins all have it's their factory score is like 40, 55, 75, and then I think that the ultras is 95. But when you get past that, it goes 39, 54, 74. So they took away one of the factory, like 1 point away from all the factory scores. So I was like, well, why'd they do that? Like, I'm not sure what the reasoning was behind that, unless it has to do with like the hidden behind the scenes, um, like the how much actually is in that lot size that we can't see because they don't share that information on
Hmm.
within the app. So
Interesting. I didn't notice that.
you lose a point for each series past one.
Hmm. So series two, three, four, you keep
Huh,
one number
that's
down,
interesting.
huh?
Okay, I was not aware of that. Well, that's kind of crummy. Like you keep going ahead and coming out with new lines, but then you lose points for that.
Hmm.
I want to know more about that. That's definitely something that now that's intrigued me since you mentioned that, made that statement. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's all that I have. So, do you know what's happening this Sunday, man?
Sunday, what's the day? Today's Tuesday. Sunday. I get off of work, about to go on a little vacation that I'm super excited about.
That
And
happens on Sunday.
I get off on Sunday, have to drive 6 bloody hours back to the house. And
Okay,
then Monday we drive to the brother-in-law's house. Tuesday, I think we fly out. So,
very nice. But Sunday is also my birthday, so
oh, I think I have that on my calendar. I'm surprised it hasn't told me yet. It better, or I'll be really screwed.
I'm excited because the family was asking me where do I want to go ahead and go out to eat, and I kept saying I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I made my decision, and it's this super cool like brunch. We're doing brunch there, and they have an amazing brunch for sure. But they have boozy cocktails and
Ooh.
amazing food, so I'm excited to go ahead and get to do that with the family on Sunday.
Well, cool. Well, I'm sure I'll talk to you before then, but if for some reason things go a little manic, happy pre-birthday.
Well, thank you,
Definitely
brother.
try to call and tell you on the actual birthday. I wish you not only a good year ahead, but more importantly, the special day, and I hope you have tons of fun going out and drinking your boozy cocktails.
It's always fun. Always fun for sure, man.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Awesome. Well, Battle, man. Is there anything else that you wanted to share, my friend? Vegas, yes. They do not actually have chicken parm at this restaurant, but I know the owner. She's amazing, and the food is always great there.
Yeah, man. Man, I got nothing else. I think we're good. I think we covered it all.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, guys, it's been another pleasure as always. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, make sure you're hitting that like button for us. That support always helps us. We appreciate everyone. If you ever go ahead and get any cool pins or hits from Mystery Minis or the Quest lineups, even Cybercell, please go ahead and tag us. We love it. Yeah,
If you guys ever want to
you were
join us
right.
on the
Pisces
show,
all the
we'll
way.
do it.
Say that again, my friend.
I was saying, if anybody ever wants to be a guest on the show, wants to just come on quickly to rip some boxes, battle it out, you let us know. We'd love to have you.
Yep, we would definitely love to have you for sure doing that fun stuff. So again, thank you guys so much. This is John and Battle with What the
What
Big
the
Pin.
big pin?
So Battle, I'll leave it up to you, my friend.
Three, two, one.
Who's awesome?
Battle of the awesome.
Have a great night, everyone.
Bye bye,
Very cool.
man. I